So, John, we've had numbers of people asking about the taxes and your position on that. And everybody's concerned about their cost of living and all that. Can you talk about the tax bill? And
Sure. I've heard from some folks that wondered why I supported the tax bill as well. And what I would tell folks is that since I went into the House in 2003, I have always supported the budget and the tax bill. When it was the Republicans leading the House, I supported the Republican tax bill and budget. And when the Democrats took over and when I got to the Senate, same thing. It's my perspective that you need to do your work up front, because to run state government, we need both of those bills. And so if you see an expenditure you don't like, you should be working with the committee to get rid of that expenditure. Bring amendments to the committees, work with them. For example, in one of the tax bills last year, the year before, I was able to get a tax exemption straightened out for agriculture exemptions. What was happening was the tax department was saying if you plowed snow with your bucket loader, that wasn't ag related, which I think is crazy because you can't get the milk truck in if the snow's not plowed.
right,
So they were losing their tax exemption. So I got the amount of use dropped from 95% to 75%. So when you work with a committee and they help you out getting some of those exemptions and changes in for your constituents and for Vermonters, it would be insulting to then not vote for the bill when they bent over backwards to help you out. If you didn't vote for that bill, it's very unlikely they would help you out the next time you came in there with something. So yes, I don't always like all the taxes that are in it, but you need to do your work up front. It's a necessary bill, and you try to make it the best you can.
well, and I know you had mentioned to us also that when they bring a bill forward like that you have 2 or 3 things that you like to bring to the table, so that if they're going to get what they want, you want to get a few things that you want to help out Vermonters that you think are important. So you try to
Absolutely,
you had mentioned it's give and take.
It's a lot of give and take, and in especially in large bills, you don't usually love everything in there. But the folks in the State House that say no all the time, they generally get nothing. You have to be willing to work with people, you have to compromise, and you sometimes have to accept some things that you don't like to get the things that are important to your constituents and Vermonters.
Right.